My name is Scott, and I'm tired. I'm exhausted, in fact. The purpose of this speech is just to shed some light on the fact that going from having only one child to having two children is immense. It's different. It's life-changing, to say the least. Now I have two children, a boy and a girl. Maddie is my daughter, and she's now 3 years old, and she was a great baby. She was absolutely perfect, you know. She slept through the night pretty much from the get-go. You know, she's one of those just independent babies that you can just let her do her own thing and she's fine. She's not needy or clingy or whiny. So we had a great experience from the get-go. You know, my wife and I, and you know, we had our second child, my son Colton, about 6 months ago, and it's different. He's different. We're not getting a whole lot of sleep at all. He was up probably about 6 or 7 hours the other night, just straight crying. You know, so working and functioning basically is a challenge for us both. We're running on a diet of coffee and Red Bull, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, basically. Now, don't get me wrong, I love both of my children very much, but there's certain things that change when you have two children, especially two young children that are both, you know, in diapers. You know, even though it's 2 to 2, you know, 2 kids and 2 adults, we are still outnumbered. We are outnumbered by a lot, it feels at times. You know, I would compare it to being in a boxing match with an octopus, because there's just no escape. What I mean by that is, basically they sleep, you know, across from each other in the hall, and when one is sleeping, you know, it's just a given that the other one will be awake, will be crying or fussing, usually my son. And so once we finally get him asleep, you know, my daughter will wake up and then proceed to be up. So they hit you from all angles. They kind of tag team the thing, basically. And there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. The other thing that changes is, you know, Murphy's Law comes into effect a lot more, and whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Basically, if you're just getting ready for work or to go somewhere that you have to, you know, be dressed nice for, you will get spit up on. And it will happen right before you leave the house. And while one child is spitting up on you, the other will probably be doing something they're not supposed to, like flushing something down the toilet that will cause it to overflow, basically, or it will be playing with the stove. Anyways, what can go wrong will go wrong. You know, again, I love my children. It's been a blessing to be a father, but I just want to put this out there that there are some differences. You are outnumbered, and you will be tired. I've never been so tired in my life. I'm exhausted, and I go to bed decently early too, but I wouldn't change it. Wouldn't have it any other way. So those are some things you can look forward to in the future if you decide to have more than one child.